Bloomies are forever.
Hi everyone, I'm Melissa.
I'm Bare.
And tonight we have a long chit-chatty video.
Well, that's the plan anyways. We'll see how
We'll see how long.
Yeah.
We're also are opening P.O. Box mail. I forgot Mary's scissors. I'll go get your scissors, Mary.
We returned with Mary's scissors.
We're good. I think this card is a, well, here, open it. It's from Chris and Jackie, who are subscribers.
Okay.
Has a hot air balloon on the back. Bear went on a hot air balloon ride once.
I did go on a hot air balloon once in Lancaster. Oh, anniversary memories, because those of you playing along at home, tomorrow will be 17 years I've been married to this beautiful, beautiful soul.
I have no idea.
Oh, very fortunate.
It's amazing.
Melissa and Bare, or should I read this?
Yeah, read it.
Melissa and Bare, hope you are doing something special to celebrate your big day. Yes, we are. We're making this video for you.
My mom's planning on coming. She's at the beach and I haven't seen her in a few days, and she's coming and hopefully making a video with me, and you have a gig.
I play more, yes.
Yeah.
Which is great. Hope you're doing something special to celebrate your big day. I'm still trying to sell on eBay and enjoying your video. I've started to watch your mom's videos too. She does an amazing job as well. May your anniversary bring you great joy. And it says on the side here, amazing that your anniversary date stuck in my head as I forgot so many other things. That is quite amazing.
And I wish it didn't stuck in your head, and something that would stick in your head would be like something you'd need at the grocery store, because that would be more applicable to her life.
I personally would rather have us sticking in her head, because it's cool.
That's no good.
Now the actual writing on the card says, wishing you every happiness as you remember the way you were and celebrate the special couple you are. So every happiness and special couple are underlined.
For a special couple.
Yes, and then happy anniversary to my favorite YouTube couple, Jackie and Chris.
Jackie,
so nice.
You did such a great job at filling out this card. I get cards that are like semi-blank, and I just feel like I have to write in giant print because I've never had anything to say. Like I have to Google what to say in the inside of card. Have you ever done that before? No, you're like poetry boy.
Have I ever Googled what to say on the inside of a card?
Like a sympathy card or a birthday card that to somebody you don't really know that well.
You're asking helpless romantic boy.
He never
he
Googled
needs
that.
to use Google.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
So awkward.
Well,
you did really well.
But also, this is fine. This is not any kind of pick on or anything. You've had a little bit of social anxiety, so you used to, as a younger, growing up person at home, right now.
A child.
Well, not really a child.
And
Well,
a teenager.
A teenager. That's what I was trying
Yeah.
to say. As a child, but yeah, she was probably never really a child because she's, whatever. But you used to write down if a pizza order or something. So when you talked on the phone,
Oh yeah, I had.
you knew what to say.
I did.
I'm not making fun of you, but it is a little funny that you have to decide what to say to the pizza order guy when you're the one that's like, okay, I want a pizza.
I know, but he asks me so many questions and I get so flustered. Like I'd write like, "Hello, this is Melissa." Like.
Oh, you didn't say your name to the pizza guy?
Oh yeah, I get so flustered. I would really just on the spot just be like, "This is Shirley," because that was the first word that came to my head.
Now this is Charlie.
Shirley, I said.
Shirley. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. Well, and now the local pizza place you don't have to talk at all. They're just like, "Oh, hi, you want your same thing?" Right.
Pizza.
Yeah.
If I could do one thing on our anniversary, it'd be with you, of course.
Well, I am not sure that was really heartfelt there. Like,
of course, but pizza.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you notice the yearning in her voice as opposed to like, yeah, you did there as well? Yeah. Well, we had pre-pizza. We had pre-anniversary pizza.
We did. It was so good. My stomach got so sick.
Yes, that's the thing. It's not. Yeah, she gets sick from eating pizza. So
I try not to.
Well,
and then I give in.
I would say more correctly would be your husband tries to deter you.
Yeah, I appreciate it so much. Yes. Okay, I have another package somewhere. Okay, I have no idea what this is or who this is from.
Okay, make sure we don't cut anything.
Yeah.
Good.
So good scissors. Don't cut your arm off.
One of the things you'll see if you folks get to do the video with your mom is I actually found a pair of scissors. That's one thing.
You did. Polly I'll email her. Look how pretty. You have to show it.
Okay.
It's like anniversary themed, like roses.
Okay, good.
They sent us roses, but usable roses.
What's one of your favorite songs that I do?
Roses Are Red.
Mm-hmm.
My Love?
That's Roses Are Red's the name of the song.
Okay.
But I'm sure you don't.
I wish I could put in a cliplet for you. Can't. Copyright issues.
No, you could put in a clip of the actual recording, right?
No.
You can't even use Bobby Vinton's actual recording?
Nope. No audio.
I don't understand how it's possible, because Bobby Vinton's the one's getting the...
He's getting our royalties then.
Oh, our royalties, I get it. Oh, these look really painstakingly made, is what they do.
These are stunning.
Well, let's show them what they are. The back of it is...
They're like all rainbow colors.
It's a hair clip, right?
Oh my goodness, which one do I want to wear? I want to wear all of the aqua. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. And there's an alligator clip. I think that's called an alligator clip.
I believe so.
So you could just like stick it in any
As opposed to a crocodile clip? Okay.
I'm going to make these look like a rainbow, and I'll take a picture and put them in, because that'll be a lot of fun for me.
Yes. And now, I mean, this would be a perfect place for my first musical reference. My song, first song reference.
Sorry.
Well, no, it's not. You know, sorry. You can still be enamored with the things.
It's like she looped.
It's amazing. They're amazing how well made.
There's no card in it. It was completely anonymous.
Oh, it's completely anonymous.
Yeah, completely anonymous. She clipped off the. Oh no! Is this a card? This is a card.
Okay, good. Good.
Well, this is from Annette from Peachy Fashions and More, and I'll put her eBay store down below. I'm guessing she handmade these.
One of the things that I always say is I can see, but I should wear my glasses. So I'm going to
go get your glasses for Annette. You know what I'm going to do with one of these? Maybe the yellow one. Oh, my mom got us an orange card, and it just happened to match. Go, Mom. But look. I'll be able to use at least a few of them. Look at you're not looking.
Okay. Yes, that's wonderful. Yes.
Oh,
I thought you were talking to them.
No, I was like.
Not me. Okay. And I will not be deterred by your. I still have a song reference coming.
Oh, good.
Okay. Crocodile Rock, the Elton John song Crocodile Rock, is one I used to sing with bands from time to time.
I like your glasses.
Do I look just as stately with my glasses? Okay. Can you edit to this part where it says, please don't read this on a video? Okay? And, oh, it's a shame. It was a great story, folks.
The conclusion is Bear's a hoot.
Yeah, there we go.
But thank you so much, Annette. What a blessing to me and a ton of other people to get
Absolutely.
these. These are so cute.
They're very cool. And
so time
these have to take
Hours.
so much time to do just one, right? I mean,
I'm trying to embroider a t-shirt that says "You Are Enough," and I'm hand embroidering. It's taken me
I didn't even know you were doing that.
I am not even serious. I am serious. I am serious. It's taking me forever. So stuff like this, I don't even get.
Well, if you're serious, then don't call me Shirley. Airplane reference.
Okay, put them back in the thing. I'm gonna go get another package. I think there's another one over there.
We're putting them in this little thing here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, one of our Patreon subscribers and subscribers to YouTube also does YouTube. Her name is Misty. She owns an actual shop where she brings in like vintage and thrifted items. She sells online. She goes by a long name. It's like Hunter, Junker, Picker, Fun.
Maybe you should actually know the name.
I get it wrong every time. She even wrote on aqua with aqua marker.
Yeah, she did. Very cool. I'm always afraid I don't want to cut anything. You never know what people send you.
Yeah, so true. Big surprise. I think we have to open it this way. There we go.
Wow. Oh, that's nice. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Oh, I'm sure it's
I think it's like a poster.
Here we go.
Okay.
You want me to read that, or you want me to read that?
Really pretty. So she's got a gorgeous printing system. If this is printed, yes, I want you to read that.
Okay. To Mellissa and Bare has a little jellyfish on it.
Spelled correctly.
And it has
Seahorse.
seahorses.
Somebody on YouTube the other day, royalty soaps. Katie was making a soap.
Somebody on the YouTube, Grandma. Somebody on the
Did
YouTube.
I say that?
Yes. Somebody
on just YouTube. That's how we're all saying it. Just YouTube.
Were they on the World Wide Web?
She couldn't remember. Oh no, it was Anne. She couldn't remember the name of seahorses. I think she called them sea dragons.
Oh, that sounds like something you'd do. The great essentials for happiness in this life are something to do, something to love, and something to hope for. This is by Joseph Addison. Do you know who Joseph Addison is?
A poet?
I don't know who he is. I was just, wow, she's a really nice printer. Melissa and Bare. Why did you get top billing, by the way? Okay.
The channel's just called Melissa,
Okay.
by the way.
Happy anniversary. Just wanted to share a little something with you guys. You both, underlined, are such blessings and role models for your viewers. A real definition of what true love is. Well, love you guys, Misty, a.k.a. ThriftyJunkerVintageHunter. Oh, that's a little rhymey thing.
I know, and I always forget what it is, but it's
ThriftyJunkerVintageHunter.
so fun.
Well, first of all, that's so unbelievably, before we even get to this, let's talk about this. That's so nice of you to say that we're blessings and role models, and a definition of what true love, that's really very humbling. So thank you so much for saying that, and we do hope that we convey not only our love for each other, but certainly for the people that support us in part of our life in any way.
Yeah, and hopefully just people in general.
Yes, so thank you. Yeah, we're not only nice to people that support us.
I figured that's what this is.
Okay, this is just, you are enough, you are so enough. It's unbelievable how enough you are. That's
where we used to rent.
And we used to rent on Anna Maria Island, yes. Very nice.
She found a picture of the island and the exact location of the house, and then put both of our names with the aqua. The whole thing is gorgeous. Like, it's not just printed with regular,
it's really
whatever it is. It's like professional.
Very nice.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm going to put it back in here.
That's a good idea.
Bear's telling me not to say too much.
Yes, because you don't know if we can.
I'm going to take that printout that pulled here from
that's
here.
good, but remember we said we can't always.
We can't always put stuff up.
The people send us as much as we appreciate it.
Yeah, but I think so far I've put everything up. I want to put it up. It's fun.
No, it's wonderful, but I'm not trying to deter you from putting it up. I'm just trying to say.
You can't say that to everybody.
Yeah, we can't say what.
If we become major vlog stars.
Which, by golly, why shouldn't we be? I mean, really.
Okay. The last package is not sponsored. People don't give me money to do this. They just want to know if I want free crap. So occasionally I say yes. Right now there's in my inbox a clothing company that wants to give me just $150 free to pick out anything on their website and do a review. Fantastic. I probably won't do that because it's not reselling wise. They're not like a wholesaler. They're just like J. Crew, but an unknown J. Crew.
And why would you be opposed to $150 worth of free stuff?
Well, things are made in China, and I just wouldn't want to recommend something that's like perfectly made or really nice. It just looks like cheaper clothing.
Isn't that the whole point of reviewing it? Like they sent you that, so.
But going into it, I should, like this company contacted me and I looked on their website.
Okay, so you want to do a little background before you accept it. That's fine.
And I felt confident about these people.
Yes, good. Well, that's a good thing, yes.
Look at this. Gorgeous packaging. It's just like, I forget what this is called, craft paper maybe?
Looks like brown paper bag paper to me.
Brown paper bag paper. Yeah. And a little sticker.
It says,
Stories You Can Wear.
By Thread Tank.
Thread Tank is the website. So they allowed me to pick 3 t-shirts. I will be keeping 1 and giving away the other 2. They were absolutely fine with that. I picked 3 different colors. Let's open them and then show them.
Okay, but even once you're giving away, they don't need to be cut, you're saying?
No. You can do it.
Yeah. Well, it's not a race.
Okay, so let's do them in size order. I think I ordered a large, extra large, and what's that one?
Extra large.
Okay, so I ordered 1 large and 2 extra large. I never know, guys. Okay, so this one's pale pink, kind of a muted mauve. And
Choose
it says,
kind. I like the same.
Choose kind. And it's got the slub knit. It's like a
slub knit
V-neck line. It's not a junior's cut, so it's going to cut like comfortably around the lines of your body, like a semi-fit rather than like crazy where it's just painted on you. And it is 52% cotton, 48% poly. It does feel smooth, but I can definitely tell it's not real cotton.
It's not 100% cotton.
100%, yeah. So there's the first one. I will absolutely be giving this one away. If you want to win this one, comment below choose kind. That's all you have to comment. If you comment more, that's fine. Choose kind. Then at the end of like next week, when I put the dates on the video, I'll pick a winner from everybody. I'll count those up, choose kind, pick a winner for that one.
Well, I was going to suggest that you actually make it just a little bit as like, if you want to be considered to win the shirt, say in 1 or 2 sentences why you choose kind.
Nope. We're assuming here. I'm assuming that you're a kind person. You don't have to tell me what you do. Whether you wake up and there's a poopy diaper next to you and you take that poopy diaper off your kid or your father or whatever you're doing kind in the world, awesome. Keep doing it.
Well, yeah, I wasn't suggesting they weren't doing anything.
Yeah.
I was just like, found out their story, but that's okay.
Just choose kind.
Okay.
Okay, next one is a heathered gray blue?
Yes. I would say it's yes.
And it is size extra large. It's got the crew neck.
Mm-hmm.
And it has
a
white heart. And it's definitely larger.
So if somebody be like, how's your heart doing? You'd be like, oh, it's all white.
I'm wearing my heart on my chest. Is
well,
that a saying?
On your sleeve.
Oh, they should have put it on the sleeve. Okay, if you want to, which one of these am I keeping? The other one is a cropped, it's a very oversized fit, so I got an extra large thinking this could probably even do a 2X, like Bare would really fit in this.
No.
It is cropped though. It is a boat neck, so it's the dark charcoal slub, same material, and it says, nope, not today.
So I'm guessing you're going to keep the one with the heart?
I don't know. I kind of like the note not today, because pain, like that would be me telling pain.
Would be.
It's cropped, but it's not that cropped. It's definitely like my pants are up here. I think I'm gonna go for this one.
Okay.
It's so unlike me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you want the one with the heart, just write heart. If you want the one that says choose kind, just put choose kind, and we will pick some winners next week.
Okay.
Good. Let's get rid of all of this. And this was from, again, Thread Tank. They've got a really good...
Is this a company that you can get to say what you want on your shirts? Like, do they print what you want? Or?
No, but they have hundreds of different designs.
Okay.
So, and like fun ones, like I love Jesus and coffee. Like fun, trendy sayings.
Is it trendy to love Jesus and coffee?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to have to say neither one of those things are a bad idea.
Coffee.
Loving Jesus or coffee, either one. Well, we don't drink coffee, but that's a lot of people.
Yeah. Ooh, sometimes I wish we could. Okay.
What?
Well, just to get us going in the morning.
By saying you wish we could, you mean you wish we liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
I wish I could take something that gave me caffeine that didn't give me headaches.
Well,
I wish I had a perfect body.
There you go, because there are caffeine pills, and you
You're
drink
right.
soda.
I do drink some soda.
Okay.
What do you have to tell us before we jump into our anniversary questions?
What do I have to tell you?
How is your life going?
Well, I'm continuing in my quest to find a drumming gig with some people I really want to play with.
Really want to play with?
Yes. So,
you have drummed a few times.
I have sat in a couple times, yes.
Yes.
And it's funny, when I was telling a couple of the not main characters in my little clam jam that they were being very encouraging of the drumming when I sat in. And I said I didn't want to say this to any of the main members, but probably the last time I actually played drums with a band, it's probably been 10 years.
Wow, yeah.
I'm guessing it's been 10 years. I mean, aside from me sitting in one time before I sat in the other night on this past Tuesday, I sat in for 3 or 4 songs with a real band. Prior to that, I sat in another place that had a little jam, but they're nothing like the Tuesday night jam I refer to many times. But I sat in for a couple songs like that. But prior to that, playing with a band, it's probably been 10 years at least.
Yeah.
So
and
but
you're still good.
Well, I didn't want to say that to anybody. Like, well, I haven't played with them. Like, oh, maybe don't.
But you do.
But everybody was encouraging, and yes, so I'm still hoping to secure a drum gig somewhere along the way and put my beautiful blue sparkles to work.
Yeah, now that we have them, we got them here.
Yes.
You did set them up the other night and muffled them all except for the giant bass drum.
The bass drum, yes, and it was
It was very loud.
Too distracting. And it's so funny. I didn't even tell you this. I was just thinking of all those years, like in my bedroom, I had a snare and a bass drum. Okay.
Your house was so small.
And that's what I used to sit in there for hours and just play along with records. So, I mean, I had the door closed, but you saw I had the door closed here. But even to make matters worse, my first bass drum pedal had a wooden mallet. So when you kick it with your foot, it was like a wooden mallet going.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was, and then I would just do rim shots, to pretend like there was a hi-hat and stuff. So I was hitting my sticks against each other, and that would have drove you. Like, Mom and Dad listened to that for years.
They should have came out with the over-the-head headphones.
Years. I wasn't trying to be loud, but still, I mean, just the fact that it's a real drum and it's not muffled, I was in there kicking it. So out in the living room was probably just like boom.
Probably. That was a small house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
The end.
That's the end?
No, it's not the end. We're going to answer questions.
No, I know we're going to answer questions, but I thought maybe you wanted something else.
Yeah, my mom is in town. She's renting one of our friends' condos who lives in the Netherlands, and she has a condo full-time here. So because she lives in the Netherlands and we home exchanged with her, we've now got quite the rapport, and she calls me her American sister, and she allows my friends and family to use the condo for discounted rates mostly.
Well, now it's just your family. This isn't it?
Oh yeah, friends are still paying.
Yeah,
yes.
Friends are paying. They have to go through the rate. But I mean, it's even sweet of her to do it. She doesn't even have to do it for our family, but it's very nice that she did.
So my mom is just hanging out in the Gulf. We did go thrifting one day. I think it was Tuesday, and we'll have that video coming up soon. But she is having a good time, and she's just lazy. She said she feels lazy, and it feels perfect.
Ask me how I know we went shopping on Tuesday.
How do you know?
because that's the night that I go to the Glam Jam. Okay.
Hey, I feel like I want to change into my new shirt before.
All right, well.
Can I do that?
Just go right off camera and do that. Unless you want to, put a little mature warning in front of this and say, like that.
I feel like a toddler.
Okay. Besides, you showed zero interest in my drumming story that I just gave you there.
Sorry, I have a new shirt on. Do I look like a toddler? Like I feel like a toddler.
Why? What's?
I guess it's the fit. It's like
I try something else on. Try the heart one on then.
I like it though.
Oh, okay.
This has like a lot of movement. It's not pressing on the areas at all.
Well, if you're happy with that, that's fine with me.
I want the same. My bra straps aren't really conducive to this cut. So you're just gonna have to look at bra straps. Sorry about that. Pretend it's a tank top.
Okay.
So we thought for our last day of being married 16 years, we would Google and answer some questions regarding marriages.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet how this is gonna go.
So you're just gonna Google oh, you already have some questions up?
Well, what would you Google?
I would Google, how well do you know your husband on your 17th anniversary questions, or anything?
That is so specific. Okay,
or
how well
do you know your husband after a number of years?
When your partner was a child, what did they want to be when they grew up?
What did you want to be? I mean, you always wanted to be somebody that helped people. So, I mean, I know that you liked probably as much as anything teaching. So I'm going to say you wanted to be a teacher.
Yeah, that's probably the answer. I went through a phase when I would have liked to translate Sanskrit languages or semesters in college of biblical Greek.
Yes. The next thing is you are a teacher. You're not the kind of teachers you're thinking of here, but I'm sure that our viewers will absolutely agree that you are a teacher. And actually they've used that many times in the comments how you've taught them so much. Not only about just selling stuff, but just how your general outlook and kindness and love.
I get a lot from helping people, so. Yeah. Name a country.
Wait.
Oh, I didn't do you.
This is supposed to be an anniversary thing, right?
So when you were growing up, what did you want to be? The very first was a beach bum.
Okay, good.
And rock and roll star.
There you go. Good. You're safe for 18. Good job. Yeah.
Name a country your partner would love to visit.
Well, first of all, we're going to have to run the little disclaimer there. First of all, with your current health, there's no travel for us anymore.
No.
We used to travel all the time, and we would still do that probably if you could. So
And the reason I can't, just in case you didn't know, I have CRPS, and you are seeing me at my very best every single time you see me. I take extra medication. I'm approved for a lot of things, creams, oils, just patches, injections, medications. I do a lot of things, and you're seeing me at my very best. If I go to the beach, let's say that's 6 to 8 miles, the next day my body will most likely be sick physically because of all the shaking from the car vibrations, and it gets worse when we go longer. We met my aunt about an hour and a half north, I think.
Yes.
And my body revolted majorly the next day. So we've tried. I would love to, because sitting here I feel like, sure, why wouldn't I be able to do that? But then things go south very quickly.
And she often asks me if I want to run off together. Run away together.
Can we run away together?
Yeah, can we run away together?
That's kind of what we did, by the way, when we came down to Florida.
Well, yes, kind of, yes. So, anyways, to get back on track now.
Yes.
Okay.
A country.
Where you would like to visit? Again, and I think I should qualify too, so people even understand more. When she says the vibrations in the car, it's a completely smooth road. Our car's excellent shape. It's not a thing like that. It's just her body is so not
finely tuned.
It's fine. Yes. So even
my nervous system is just
even a simple thing like a ride down a smooth road at not even highway speed. Certainly, it's 45 miles an hour top probably. Bothers her. Okay, now where would you like to visit if we could? I'm sure we would like to go. I'm going to say together. Back to west is one of the places, and we would probably go back to Grand Cayman if we could, because that was one of our
favorites.
I mean, it was probably the only beach that kind of usurped the one that we currently are blessed to live by.
Yeah, Anna Maria Island came out pretty much on top for U.S. beaches for us.
Yes.
For what we like. Mm-hmm. We don't like skyscrapers and shopping and restaurants. We like
people. We hate people.
Beaches. No. But nobody's there. So that was the perfect. I would probably want to explore more of like the West Indies, Bora Bora. I mean, this is without any. Again, I'm perfectly
perfect situation. Yes.
And we have money, or we can take out savings, but those are all very expensive. I would love to walk among just water, like island after island of just pure sand and Caribbean blue or very clear water. I don't know what that's called, when like tides go up and then tides go down and they make the sand thicker in areas and you can walk on it. Sandbanks. Sandbar.
Okay.
I've seen places that are like you could walk out almost in the water, but you're walking on sand, and then a couple of hours later it's just all ocean.
Okay. So. That'd be fun. Yeah. But also, I want to say where I'll let you say. But are you done with?
Yeah.
That? But okay, now would you like to walk among the fields of barley?
I know that song.
What song is that?
Among the fields of gold.
Mm-hmm.
You remember me and my something ways. I don't know too much.
Well, it's a sing song. It's a sing song, and
you can't sing it, unfortunately.
I can't sing it, so I'll have to get the title some other time.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So now you have to answer for me.
I would say out west.
Okay. Yes. And certainly the places you already mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Bora Bora.
We're pretty much the same when it comes to travel at this point.
We're pretty much the same when it comes to most things.
We've morphed into a little bit of each other.
Which I guess happens, but yes.
Yeah, it makes it for a very easy, happy relationship.
Yeah.
Like, where do you want to go? The same place you want to go. Okay.
Yeah.
Did your partner have a nickname as a child? What was it?
Bonus. Oh, okay, we're waiting for the bonus point later.
Sure.
Did your partner have a nickname? Did you have a nickname? Well, I know your family called you Melissa.
I don't remember that growing up.
Well, I mean, they still do that.
They do that
They
now.
still call you Melissa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
There was definitely a nickname given me by my grandmother who passed away.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
There's a song.
I should know this.
It's Miss Abel, dressed up swell, doing the hula at the big hotel. Shake that way, shake this way, no cares tomorrow.
I never heard that.
Yeah, my grandmother used to sing it to me. So Miss Abel.
Miss Abel.
When I was very young.
Okay.
And then I went by Rose in 6th grade because that was my middle name and there was too many Melissas.
But that was your doing.
Oh, that was totally my doing.
So I really don't think it counts if you give yourself a nickname. I don't think that's how that works. I think, you know.
That's how that works. We're changing the rules.
Okay.
Okay, did you have a nickname? Oh, well, your name is Barry.
Yeah.
And your nickname now is Bear.
Yeah.
But you're huge, so everybody just assumes it's the animal. It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I don't spell it. I spell it B-A-R-E.
I'm going to say a lot of people called you Barry growing up. I don't know if you had a nickname.
They still call me, I told you my uncle used to call me Bear all the time when I was little.
Yeah.
So it's just Bear.
Just Bear. It's always been Bear.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Such a cute little name.
My mom used to say your name's going to be Mud if you don't do this or that.
Which of your partner's achievements are you most proud of? I want to go first.
Okay.
Bear has turned into like ultra kind guy who will help anybody at any time, no matter what.
Wow, geez. That's pretty big build up there. I mean, you're setting me up to fall there.
Seriously, unless you're like at a gig and you're doing something. People were on the side of the road today. We were running a little bit on time for a dentist appointment. We would have gladly been late if they knew.
Yeah, as it turned out, this particular, I could have taken time to pull the car to the tow place by myself and still had time for the dentist.
Probably. Well, they were like an hour late.
Yeah, that's a rare for them, so we don't want to disparage the dentist, but
yeah.
Well, okay.
So kindness. You have your kindness from when we were married to when now has just shot up. I mean, your love, your willingness to just do anything I ask you is amazing, and to always comfort me. I have a lot of mood swings and just hormones and medications, and so I'm never, what I would love to be, just happy and not hurting. So you deal with a lot of that.
Okay, well, that's nice to say that. It's nice to say that, but hopefully, and now I kind of feel like I'm begging for extra. But hopefully, I've always kind of been that way with you. I mean, I wasn't, and I don't. I mean, it makes it kind of sound like I was a jerk at one point. Now, nice. Well, yeah, I certainly hope. I hope I've gotten kinder. I mean, I hope I've never really been mean, generally speaking. But
sure.
Okay, so the accomplishment I'm most proud of you. Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, that's a hard question for either one of us because we don't take it. I mean, we know that anything we have or do is not really our doing, anyways. We're just
yeah.
Well, you have. I don't know if this is accomplishment, I guess. And I've said this many times, and you're going to say, "Oh, don't bring it up again." But it's the Melissa magic. It's just because this girl, everybody, every place I take her, it's just there's something about her that people just love. They're drawn to her. There's something about her, and I've said this many times. It's not.
Here's the thing: what it is, though, it's you.
No.
You support me in every aspect of my life,
mm-hmm.
and you build me up so much that I can then pass that on to other people.
Okay.
Like, when somebody comes up to me, I want to make it the best experience for them as I can.
But how do I get any credit for that?
Because you're the one who's allowing me to do that. Like, if we're at a convention, we don't go to a convention. It's a good analogy, maybe. It's probably crappy.
The losers convention that don't go anywhere. Okay.
And there was somebody over who I wanted to speak with, you'd be like, yeah, go speak with that person. And if I came back and I said they needed $20 for this, you'd be like, yeah, absolutely. Let's give them $20.
Yes, and I don't disagree with that. That's true, and hopefully that is it. But I'm sorry, there's something magical. There's something, and it's magical. There's something magical about you that people love you in a very short period of time, from being around you a very short period of time, because there's something about, you're kind of oozing something that's almost irresistible to most normal humans. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. I know it sounds ridiculous and sounds like I'm just being a builder up as the rest, but that's absolutely true. More than anybody ever in my life that I've ever been around, when for a very short period of time, people just love her. They even see your pictures. I put your picture out when I sing, and they're even just like, oh, when they're saying about how you look, there's still something more deeper than that. So that's your most, if you call that an accomplishment.
Achievement, sure.
Yeah.
What is your partner's least favorite housework task? I know mine. I'm trying to think of yours. You have none. Maybe you. Go ahead. Do you want to do it first? Do you want me to?
Go ahead.
I have a lot. I hate housework.
No. Okay. You're not answering for you.
Okay. I know, but so it's going to be easy for you to answer this. What's your least favorite housework task? I'm going to say stripping your sheets on your bed and putting the vacuum underneath the bed. Like, your bed takes a lot of time.
Okay.
I don't know what else.
When you say my bed, you don't do a lot of, you don't do that. Do you do that? You don't really
No, it's your least favorite.
Oh, you're answering my least favorite.
Yes,
okay, because
stick with us here.
I'm sorry. Yes, I got off track too. My least favorite would be cleaning under my bed, you're saying? I have Bob to do that, so it's not a big deal.
That's our vacuum, but I'm saying, like, taking all the pillowcases and the things and putting all the furniture on top of the bed and then letting the robotic vacuum.
You're saying it's the least favorite housework? I suppose. I'm trying to think if that is my least favorite.
Because you kind of like sweeping and mopping.
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far. I like having a clean house.
Yeah.
That I definitely like, so I'm willing to do whatever it takes for that. That's a tough question. I never really thought about that. I know there's something that I always say that I hate those stupid rags that we have. I love having the rags, but they're not symmetrical. So when you fold them, you have to try to make them square and yeah.
So any t-shirts that come from the thrift shops that eventually get, like, there's a couple in your closet now that have major stains or bleach spots or holes.
Only a couple?
Only a couple. We're being nice.
Well,
they get cut down for rags and napkins. And then Well,
also, I mean, you see me on camera with sleeves, but almost all of my t-shirts have no sleeves on them. The sleeves are cut off all
So I cut this, and then we fold this and make it into a napkin.
Yeah. And also, and this is something, let's just put this in that I am apparently not physically capable of this task. Folding a freaking fitted sheet. I cannot.
You can't do it.
I can't do it. You've showed me many times, like, do this with the inside out, and I can never do that. It always ends up just being like, here we go, I roll this up.
And I'm so appreciative of the roll that it just stays there.
Okay.
I'm not the person who needs to, like, retake it out and redo it. I'm like, that's amazing, he did that.
So your least favorite household task? Well,
I know which one it is.
Oh, you do?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, well, I just know that...
You can list them.
Well, I know that it seems to be...
Okay.
And I probably shouldn't say it. That'll get edited anyways. Well, it seems to be that, you put stuff in the sink without washing it.
Yep.
Like, instead of taking seconds, because we just have a wand we have an automatic.
It's like a sponge wand.
Yeah, a sponge wand, but we have an automatic soap dispenser. You just put it under, it'll go boop, put a little thing of spot on, and then you just do it. It literally takes seconds, but for some reason, she just leaves it in the sink.
Here is my answer.
This is going to be some lame attempt. I know what you're going to give me.
I am lazy. when it comes to dishes. I'm lazy. In my brain, it makes sense to have a full thing of dishes. And I only ever eat like raw food, 99%. So it's just one plate. It seems silly to turn on water, use water, waste water. It seems so wasteful, the whole thing. But I'm really lazy.
So are you proposing to these poor people out here watching you that you really are concerned that much about the water? And
I really am.
It's not just you don't want to wash your dish.
It's like 50-50.
That's probably generous, but okay. That's probably generous. Well, the fact of the matter, even you even said you must eat raw. You don't even have to use soap. You can just put a little water on, rinse it off, and put it on the side.
Yeah. What is your partner's favorite smell?
Favorite smell?
Should I do you first?
Well, no. The first thing I'm going to answer you because the first thing that comes to my mind is you like Tide.
Oh, I do like Tide.
Tide detergent.
I really like Tide.
But other than that, I don't know what your favorite smell would be.
There's an oil called mermaid oil. It's not an essential oil. It's like a perfume oil, and Royalty Soaps makes it. And it is the perfect essence at a sunny day at the beach. Like that salt.
So this soap is available for you to purchase?
Yeah, it's actually like oil. It's
this oil.
Yes.
So do you have some of that oil?
I do.
Okay.
Do you want to smell?
No, I just want.
I kind of want you to smell.
Okay, that's fine because you just seem so enamored with telling about it. So I didn't. It seems like something I should have known, but I guess I don't.
Yeah. I've rubbed off some of the packaging.
Okay, so I can smell it just like this.
No, you have to open the bottle.
No, oh, you can smell it like that too.
I know it.
Okay.
To get the full essence.
All right.
Tell me that doesn't smell exactly like the beach.
I couldn't say that. I couldn't say
What would
that.
you think it smelled like?
No, I mean it smells nice. It smells nice. I like the smell of it, but it doesn't remind me of anything.
Oh, it reminds me of the beach. What is this?
But you did remind me of another song though. Love Potion Number 9.
Oh, that's fun. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my favorite smell. Your favorite smell. Your favorite smell for body lotion and deodorant is Powder Fresh.
Yes, my Suave Powder Fresh.
Yes.
I keep a little pump of that in there. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Your favorite smell for laundry are those laundry dryer fabric sheets.
Yeah, those are similar smelling though.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Your favorite food smell.
Wow, we're getting specific here.
Oh, well, you have a lot of favorite smells.
Really? I didn't realize that.
Really?
Yeah, not till you started saying it. But well, I mean, I know about the Powder Fresh definitely, but I didn't. I couldn't even name my favorite food smell. But go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna guess.
Okay.
Just based on your favorite food, kind of.
All right.
I'm gonna say it's vanilla cake making in the oven, and you whipping up a batch of peanut butter icing. Those smells coming together, the cooking vanilla cake
Okay.
with the sweetness of the icing in the air.
I don't know that I smell the sweetest, but the cake I'll definitely give you. I know, and you know what? I realize I've never made it here, but smell like fresh bread, like breaking bread.
Oh.
I really like that too. We've never made bread here, but also even those brown and serve rolls kind of get that smell.
Yeah, that
So it makes me kind
doughy
of
smell.
want to have those now.
Okay, somebody needs to deliver us rolls.
But I know this is off sidetrack, but my favorite bread that I've ever had is available at Aldi's. It's 10 grain bread, and it's great. And you know, I don't know if I told you.
Really loves it.
I don't know if I told you this, but me and one of the cashiers at the place were bonding when I went through the bread. She goes, "That's my favorite bread." I'm like, "I know, right?"
And you brought home 5 packages.
I brought home 5 loaves today. Yes,
5 loaves.
Well, sometimes I don't know why. Sometimes they're a little softer than others. It's never hard bread. It's always pretty good. But sometimes I dig down to the bottom of that's probably annoying to those poor people that work there. But you know, they have all the stacks of bread in this big, plastic
things,
So I set them off the side.
You do it nicely.
Yeah. So today they were exceptionally soft. So I brought home 5.
Okay. Let's do this.
Okay.
The next question is, how did your partner spend their summers as a child?
I don't know that I know how you spent your summers
So
as
let's
a child.
go like below 10 and above 10. Like
Okay.
0 to 10, 10 to 18 or whatever.
Okay, well for you you started being homeschooled in what grade?
7th grade.
7th grade.
So I was 13.
Okay, so prior to that, I'm thinking you spent your summers playing with your relatives that lived fairly close to you.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah, and we lived on Long Island, and my cousins were very close in age, and maybe 2 miles away, you think?
You will have to show the adorable little picture of you looking away. You're not even looking at the camera, but you're looking away.
Okay, I'll share some old photos.
Okay.
So after...
Wait, after that, yes. After that, you probably spent your summers working at Ice Cream Cottage.
Yeah. Because we were homeschooled, I could just work whenever I wanted, which was awesome.
Well, it's awesome if it's you.
Yeah.
Well, most normal kids are not, like 13 years, they're not going, oh, it's so great I get to work in my summer.
I got to work at an ice cream shop that made ice cream cakes.
Yeah, but you know what it started with? Work.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, what were your summers as a child? So I'm going to say again, a child under 10, you probably spent a lot of time with your cousins and kids in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. You had a mini bike at some point. Mm-hmm. You rode the tractor, so you probably helped out on the family farm a little bit with the pigs. Yep. And you had a few dogs.
Yeah, I'm sad about that because then it was like we lived near a fairly major road, and you had to keep them tied up outside, so I'd never do that again.
Yeah. And after the age of 10, you really hung out with friends a lot, looking for girlfriends.
Yes. That was one of life's favorite activities.
Like, just go to the mall and just go to whatever and
ride around, ride up and down the street a zillion times and sit at Burger King.
Sing songs and tap things on the car, the top of the car.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, that's a good music reference.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
That's Corey Hart. That's a good one, yes. But the one that's a, well, it's going to take me too long to think of it now, but that's an Asia song that you're referring to there. Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So we did well with that.
Okay.
What are your partner's favorite aspects of work? Now, I don't work.
That's not true. Okay, don't say it.
I'll put it, I didn't finish it. Okay. I don't work a 9 to 5.
There you go.
I work as many hours as I possibly can, and then some, until my body's screaming at me from the inside. Yes. And that's literally what it does. So,
or until your husband constantly says, should you be doing this? You probably need to be laying down.
He's so right so many times.
It's like my job.
I just have another couple hours. I want to do everything. Yeah. I want to edit. I want to write back. I want to. So, what are your favorite aspects of work? And for you, we would say music as a whole.
Yes.
Work.
Well, specifically, what is the favorite aspect of my job? The job.
Blessing other people.
Yes, that's the favorite part of my job. Absolutely.
Your retirement gig where you go out and play piano and sing and play guitar and switch on and off to bless somebody is your daily goal.
Yes.
But one of your more favorite new parts of work.
Well, that's not really work, but yes.
You're getting paid a little bit in gift cards.
Oh, okay.
Sam Ash gives them gift cards.
Well, Sam Ash is
the sponsor.
The sponsor. They sponsored the Glam Jam, so yes.
Okay. Did we finish it?
Well, I would get to your favorite.
Okay.
The favorite part is the same with you. You just like to be able to make people happy and make them smile and encourage people. So that's your favorite. Mm-hmm.
I like hanging out with you too.
Well, I'm not really a job. I mean, well, that could be debated. Definitely. That could definitely be debated.
Do you want to do number 20 or no?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Does your partner consider themselves to be more like their mother or their father in terms of personality?
It definitely would be your mother, for sure.
Yes.
Yes, so your mother has given you the, probably some work ethic for one, certainly, and even the way your mannerisms and how you talk. Something. Every once in a while you even say something else. You sounded like your mom. I don't mean as in you sounded like her viewpoint. You physically sounded like her.
I know. Yes. Over a phone, my sister and I have been told the same thing. Like we have a very similar speech pattern and recognition. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say you would consider yourself more like your father.
Yes.
But there's a good bit of your mother in there too. But your father, your work ethic is definitely from your father.
That's not true. Okay.
Yeah, your dad worked a lot of jobs and showed his family love through work, and although that didn't work out perfectly all the time.
Well, nothing does. So,
yeah, your dad definitely wanted you to work hard.
Yes.
And you do a great job with it. Any project, we had to get a new ladder to get up into the attic the other day, and Bear's like, I have a perfect spot to keep it because it's a big ladder. It's a
6-foot ladder, yes.
So, in one of the in the washer and dryer room, there's like a utility closet.
Where the hot water tank is inside the closet. Yes.
Yeah, there's like this much of a space, but there's a shelf. So Bear figures out if he can somehow like make a magical shelf disappear.
Well, I cut a slot in the shelf, and I put a leg down to hold where I cut, so the hot water tank is still supported, but I cut the shelf off short.
Just so the ladder could have a home. Like everything has a home, everything is very organized, and that's a lot of, I don't know who that's a lot of. Your dad, I guess.
Yes. Oh, that's absolutely, because you know what his shop was like, organization-wise. Yes.
Okay.
And what part of my mom is in there though?
Your mom was kind. She loved people. She wanted people to love her.
Okay. Oh, I like that. I'm just saying, I think because I'm a male is mostly why, I mean, I haven't seen my dad's mannerisms and
sure.
How I talk.
Yeah, like you sound exactly like your dad. You look exactly like your dad sometimes.
Yeah, I even notice when this is the silliest thing, but when I take off the cap of I see my dad's hand doing that all the time because he used to sit back in the shop and he had a refrigerator in his shop. And, and people come in like, oh, I get his bottle of soda or whatever. But I see him always thinking.
You have that memory.
Yeah.
That's nice. 21. What purchase is your partner? This is like a tongue twister. What purchase is your partner considering?
What purchase is your partner currently considering?
Yes. What's on their wish list?
What's on their wish list?
What's on your wish list? I know. Oh, I have to say it. Bear's guitar that he now plays on Tuesday nights is sounding a little tinny, so he needs to take it into Sam Ash and do something with it. A fret head.
Okay. Now can I take over? That was a very small introduction of what's correct there.
Yeah.
But my Gibson, J185 Gibson, which we've shown before.
J185.
Yeah, it's a big body shape, so we can show it again.
No, we don't. Nobody cares.
Okay. All right. So. Well, the reason I'm saying is because when you say my guitar is sounding tinny, how dare you? It's not the guitar that's sounding tinny. The guitar sounds awesome because it's the Gibson and it's a beautiful, beautiful, and it sounds beautiful. The only problem is it actually sounds better acoustically than when you plug it in because when I had a band, I knew I needed to be able to plug it in. The pros, I guess, if you're recording an acoustic guitar, is this too long of a story?
Nope.
If you're recording an acoustic guitar, you want to mic it. You don't want it through a pickup. You want it so it sounds like it's supposed to sound. So, but when you're playing up, you can't just stand and not move. So you need to be able to plug it in. So, unfortunately, I should say not unfortunately, but it had to be drilled to put this new in. I wasn't about to attempt drilling my Gibson guitar myself, so I took it to this professional. I live in Pennsylvania at the time. I took it to his professional after I weeded him out by talking to some of my friends, like, who can I trust with this thing? Take it to this guy. I'm like, if you say it's okay, that's who I'm taking to.
Also fireworks outside.
Yes. So anyways, I took it to him, and they put this pickup in it, but the pickup, it never sounded as good plugged in as it does acoustically. And it's just, we won't get into specifics of what it is, but it doesn't sound as good. So I think it's probably because that there probably can be a better pickup put in it now. So I think now that I use it more, it didn't matter when I wasn't using it. So now I'm going to look into getting some sort of better pickup. Yes.
What purchase of mine? What am I considering?
What are you considering? What would you, I don't know what you're considering at all. You had talked about a tall tripod, so we can...
It's not happening. It's like $80.
But that's part of the business.
It would be, but it would be $80 for like 1% difference. Nobody might even know.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
do you have anything on your wish list though?
No.
So I didn't miss anything?
No.
You just don't have anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure the things I'll buy in the next few weeks.
Okay.
Like food and stuff, but I have nothing.
You know that's not what they mean by that question.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay, so that was the answer to this specific one.
Okay.
But there's like 4,000 questions here.
Okay.
What time is it?
It is 9:50.
Oh, that's when I'm getting tired. Okay. Did I hit record?
Yep.
I think I did. Okay. So I wish I would have opened it up for questions, but you're just sitting there now and we're in the past. So if you have any questions about our marriage, feel free to message
Well, we can answer them in a later video.
Yeah.
At the end of some videos.
Yeah.
If you have questions. Sure.
Yeah, I feel like you have been the absolute perfect person for me to marry.
Jeez. Okay.
It's true.
Yeah.
You always build me up. I trust you completely with my life, with everything.
That's so nice, but I mean, geez, that's very humbling. You know what I mean? Like that's nice for you to say. And I feel the same way about you. I do feel the same way.
Ditto.
I do feel that. I do feel that way, but I mean, people are just gonna have to judge themselves if we're lying or not, because it sounds so like.
I know what it sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds like they can't possibly be that
happy.
They can't possibly mean all that stuff, but we do. So.
Yeah. Once in a while, we do have. I saw another YouTuber do this, and they were mentioning fights. Like, how often do they fight? And they would be like, "We had a really bad fight 2 nights ago, and then we didn't talk to each other for a while." Our fights.
Well, I wouldn't really say we have fights.
We don't fight.
I'm not saying we totally agree on everything, but
if you present an argument,
yes,
or an idea or concept,
yes,
I know you well enough,
yes,
and you're close to genius IQ too. It is true. You took the Mensa test too. That I'm like perked up. I want to listen to what you're saying,
okay,
and I want to try to like make it cohesive in my mind.
okay.
So if you come up with something that I would deem like isn't true or something, it wouldn't be that I'd be like, "That's not true. I can't believe you said that."
No, you would just be
like,
"I don't know about this. What about this?"
Yeah.
Same way like I did. Like you said, I'd say, "Well, I'm not sure that this is right."
And we try to solve it together.
Yes, we try to solve it together. Yes.
So no fighting.
Oh, you wish you were us. You know you do.
Seriously, we just don't fight.
Yeah, we don't fight. I don't know that did we ever really fight? I mean, the thing that I bring up, and I'm sorry I have to bring this up.
Bring it up.
Yeah, is the one time.
I know this one time.
Yeah, there's one time that I wanted to wear.
It was Steelers Day at church.
It was Steelers, so it's
Steelers
Steelers Day.
Yes.
You can wear whatever. So I had a.
They wanted you to wear Steeler garb.
Okay, now see, you know what? I'm going to bring this up because I don't even remember that part of it.
Yes. It was a big Steelers moment. It was on a Sunday, and our pastor at the time loved the Steelers.
Yes.
Everybody loved the Steelers in Pennsylvania.
And pretty much. So you were upset because I wanted to wear a black shirt that wasn't a Steelers shirt?
Well, the thing was, like, they gave you the option to dress Steelers or just wear like regular church clothes, and we didn't have a super fancy church where you'd have to go wearing a tie.
Yeah, it's a contemporary service anyway.
But like a collared polo type shirt would have been appropriate. So you could have worn your normal collared shirt, or I was willing to get you Steelers garb. But you wanted to wear a black t-shirt.
A black, yeah.
It had a Christian saying, but what did it say on it? It said like,
I don't know. Danger.
It had like an explosive or toxic, not a skull, but like, you know, those toxic, like
stickers, like, yeah.
Yeah, and it said something, it was like, so just to look at it, it looked offensive. it was meant in more like a worldly way.
It was meant to make people think.
Yeah, but you'd have to read the entire t-shirt to get that. And you're just standing up there with a guitar wearing this like hideous red shirt.
You know, maybe we can have a fight right here in camera. Because now you're bringing back up, so you made it hideous. It wasn't hideous.
It was like, it wasn't a pleasant
Okay,
shirt.
all that aside.
Yes.
Neither one of us would care about this kind of stuff anymore. And if she said, I absolutely don't want you to wear it, I'm just like, okay, I won't wear this.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be anything. But anyways, this got to the place where she was so upset with me that she left the house for a while, but she ended up not coming back because she got a hotel room.
I got a hotel room. I was so upset that he was going to wear this Christian t-shirt up on stage because it wasn't Steelers, and in my mind, it had to be Steelers, or it had to be, it couldn't have possibly been that t-shirt.
Yeah, that's what in your mind it was. That's what
it
you
was
thought,
so
yes.
black and white.
Well, like I said, neither one of us would be that place anymore. But that's probably, if you want to talk about a fight, I don't even know if that was a fight exactly, because you weren't really mad at me. You just didn't really want to be around me for a while.
Correct.
So she
went and got a hotel.
It's like 10 miles, well, 15 miles down the road.
Yeah.
Whatever. So she'd have to.
And you called me. It was our first cell phones, I think, flip phones.
Probably or something.
And you were probably wondering where I was.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure she was okay. I'm like, okay, well, you're gonna stay there. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And then the next day, I think it was okay.
I suppose, yeah. I mean, but I don't know.
And now 17 years later, I hate you.
17 years later, you're telling me a story because I didn't realize it was a Steeler thing. I just thought it was like a
Steelers Day.
Okay, well, whatever. All right, but that's the only thing we can tell. So we don't really.
Agreed. And that was probably 15, 16 years ago.
Oh my gosh, yeah, probably was, yeah.
But it still sticks in our head as like the only fight.
If
it was.
If that really,
fight. Yeah, I was just presenting my facts. You were presenting yours. I left the house. That's what happened.
Yeah, okay.
Do you have any questions?
Not necessarily.
Any questions?
I don't think so. Do you have any?
I don't think so.
Are we going to quit already?
I mean, we've been doing it for like 2 hours.
Well, this is fun stuff, yeah.
I know it's fun stuff. Do you want me to pull up another poll?
Yeah.
I think at this point it's going to be just super long if we do another.
Oh, that's fine then. That's fine. We can just quit. So,
okay.
I do wish there was some way I could wrap it up how I really feel, but I'm trying to do that.
Okay, tell me how you really feel.
It's not going to get edited.
No, here we have to do this. That's what they do like at the professionals.
They face each other?
Yeah, but usually they have just like a white piece of paper.
Well, in this case we have 5 of them. So what are we doing?
Okay.
How about this? If I had to do all over again.
Yeah, like stuff like that. Yeah, that'd make a good thumbnail.
Yeah.
Tell me how you feel about me and make people cry.
How I feel about you? Oh my gosh, you're incredible. I mean, you're so kind and loving, and you have the Melissa magic going on that I can't even explain, and people can't. And I tell people about it wherever I go, about make new friends. Some of them I even send a thing online that tells about you.
I'm not crying. Just ignore this.
So yes, well, you are what I firmly believe 100% God has placed in my life, and you're the one that's supposed to be in my life, and you'll be there forever. So that's good. And I wouldn't want it any other way.
I wouldn't either.
No. Well, there's no crying.
There's crying. That's what happens in these videos. They sit up straighter though. I think we're slouching. I already said what I thought about you.
Okay.
I think you have helped me in so many ways. Small things like just laying on top of me when I have pain or rubbing me.
Mm-hmm.
Pain brought us together.
Yes.
And having the ketamine treatment go wrong, which I've never spoken about, but I had a really bad trip from that, which was an approved therapy for CRPS, opened my mind in so many ways.
Mm-hmm.
And has helped hopefully me be less judgmental, and with that came more understanding for you and just for everybody. And
because goodness knows I need a lot of understanding. That is true because I'm so not normal.
You're not normal.
Yes.
You go to bed at like 4 o'clock in the morning and you wake up at like 12, and you don't want a 9-to-5 job, and you want to play music, and you want to help other people, and that's
well, there's a whole bunch of me that didn't always go well with the
outside world.
And still the in fact, it was actually with my mom and dad too, but not that it was a bad situation. They loved me and stuff, but you got to the place where you accept me more than anybody. Well, actually, you're probably the only one that's ever fully accepted me. So thanks for doing that.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's because you're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And you were, how do they say the words to, like the phrase, you were a square peg in a round hole or something?
I was trying to put actually, I'm the round, and I was trying to put it in square because the square, I'm not a square, you're the square.
I am a square. But yeah, it was only after I accepted there were other options. Not everybody had to, be perfect squares and do everything by the rules.
Mm-hmm.
that I could accept you more fully. So my pain helped with that.
Okay. Well, we believe there's a purpose in everything, so.
Yep.
Even if we don't like it now.
Happy 17 years.
Happy 17 years.
Good.
Mm-hmm. What are we doing now? Movies on 3?
Yes.
Movies on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bloomies! We hope your day is blooming with joy.
Thanks.
Thanks for sticking with us.
17 years.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
That was perfect.
Another 17, we can probably beam right into their house and actually be there with them.
They might not want that.
We hope your day is blooming with joy.